This is a very brief clip that will go over your go-to solution for when the assignment that you have created in Google Classroom and the documents that you have chosen to distribute copies to students just doesn't work. I have addressed this in tech support with a few teachers, and there is just a really simple, kind of no-brainer solution because the material is already available online. You have created it and placed it online by having it in Google Drive. And so in order to distribute a file to a student that didn't receive it or maybe can't access it due to operator error from Google Classroom, this is what you do. So I am looking at a copy of a hyperdoc that the district made for my e-learning for some of my students. And right now, I do not have edit access for this. I can only view it. That's why it says right here, view only. Now, if you were to hear from a student or possibly from their parent via email or phone call that they could not access whatever document you had distributed in Google Classroom, or that they could not edit their copy that you had made for them, the root cause at that point is really not important. What's important is making sure that the student has access to the material for equity purposes, and so that they have, as much time as possible to complete the assignment, just like their peers. And so at that point, it's really, you could try to coach the parent and the student through getting the material on Google Classroom, but it would be very difficult because you're not seeing what they're seeing. There are channels that you could go through. You could try to Google Meet about it, let them share their screen with you and see if you can find the problem. But if there's something that they just really need access to right now, here is what you do. Now you're going to go up here to your share button on your document, and you're going to copy the link. And if the sharing is set so that anyone with the link can view, or so that anyone in Greenville County Schools can view, then that means that you can email that link, pop open an email window, paste that link, and email it to the student. Now, if it is set so that only people in Greenville County Schools can view it, then that means that you can email it to the student, but you may not have success with emailing it to the parent because they don't have a greenvilleschools.us login. So I'm going to cover sharing settings again in another video. This is just a very brief description of the workaround for when the assignment doesn't work the way that you set it up on Google Classroom. So you're going to copy this link, you're going to click done, you're going to send this link to your student with instructions. You may copy the parent on it as well, just to make sure that everybody's in the loop. You will send them instructions to go to File when they have opened this document. And obviously right now they're on View Only. Go to File, choose Make a Copy. And if it's slides, you would want to choose Entire Presentation. And then that will become a copy of the document, which is what should have happened when you created the assignment in the first place. And this copy will be housed on that individual student's Google Drive. When it is time for them to turn it in, they will come back to the original assignment, and I want to go to an assignment that I have been given so that you can see what that looks like. They'll come back to the original assignment and, let's see. So for example, this one, you have the option to say add or create, and then choose from your Google Drive something that you have housed on your Google Drive. So this is where that copy that they created could be uploaded to the original assignment, just like it had been there the whole time. Additionally, if they are still struggling with this particular part of navigating Google Classroom, they also have the option to come up to their copy and click the share button and put your email address right here in this box and then send it to you, or to email you the link to the presentation or to the document itself once they've finished working on it. There are multiple options for sharing, and since it's all online already, this can become a very seamless way of sharing information between students and parents using Google Suite.